All right, let's get it, baby. We're back live. All right, we're back live. I'm gonna keep going live because I'm not gonna be able to go live tonight. So I want to go live and answer some more questions. Also, I'm gonna try to do this live again. So I lowered the settings on my PC for this game, so it may not look the best here, but we're gonna try it out. We're gonna try it out. Maybe it won't lag. I just don't want it to lag. Like, the graphics aren't gonna look the best, but it won't lag. So that's all I really care about. Oh, shanked it. Oh, right down the middle, baby. Let's get it. So hopefully, let me see if that lags on my computer while I'm going live. Does good connection. Looks okay. There we go. Okay, we're good. Now, how do I check? I don't know how to check. Like, how do you look at your shot? Space. It's not letting me see here. Why can't I look at the? Oh well. B. Oh. Okay. Oh, baby, perfect. Hey, we back. Yo, what's up, Charlie? How's it going? How's it going, Uzi? Oh, bite. Hey, there we go. So, answering some fantasy football questions and, you know, playing a little bit PGA. That way it's, if I'm not answering your question, you have something to watch in the background. All right. I haven't played PGA in a hot minute, though, so may not be the best. Oh, get in there, baby. Oh, my gosh. Oh, look at that golf swing, though. It was terrible. Complete trash. All right, there we go. We got that one. All right, start two. We got Julio Jones or Jamar Chase. So if T. Higgins is out, give me Jamar Chase and Woods. If T. Higgins plays, give me Woods and Julio. Do I start Cordell Patterson or Damian Harris? For me, in PPR, I'm going to go with Cordell Patterson. In standard scoring, I'm going to go with Harris. All right, let's see here. Okay. A nice... Oh, let's hopefully not hit it right. Oh, gosh, where they've all been going. Oh, it's going to get past there, though. It's going to get a nice little bounce. Hey. Oh, pull down there. Do you think Golladay and James Robinson can do good this week? I do think so. I think what's his face? Kenny Golladay will be okay. I think he'll bounce back here. I think he'll have some solid weeks. And then I do like James Robinson. I think he'll be better as the season progresses as well. Oh gosh, this is gonna be awful. Oh, right in the bunker. What a dumbass. Trash. Are you starting Sermon or Pollard? I would go Trey Sermon as long. I would go Trey Sermon this week. Let's see. Hurts or Jones at quarterback? For me, Hurts. Oh, baby. Okay, I'm going to have to make this putt now for par. All right, that's going a little bit fast when we get closer to the hole, so let's get this. Oh, my gosh. Who starts, Chris Carson or Mike Williams? Chris Carson for me. Bogey. Trash. Trash. +1. Ugh. That's not going to get it done. Come on, Tyler. Answer. Look at him up there. Crushing it. All right, it's going to roll a little bit. I'm going to get it up there. Oh, perfect. Look at that ball. Go, baby. Go, 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 go. Okay. Cordell or Kenyon Drake? Kenyon Drake for me. Woods or Sutton? Sutton. I love Sutton this week. I don't think I need to go that much. I don't think it's going to break a whole lot. Oh, I didn't hit it hard enough. Okay, in the hole, baby. Think Woods has his bounce back game? I do think so. I think he's going to be okay this upcoming week. I think he's going to be fine going forward. I think he's a great trade target. Start Mike Williams, Sterling Shepard, or Marquise Brown. For me, I have Mike Williams and actually I have Marquise Brown. I have Mike Williams and Marquise Brown this week. Sterling Shepard's. No, I actually let me double check to pull that up. I need to pull up my wide receiver for that one. Let's see. So I have Sterling Shepard. No, I do have I have Marquise Brown ahead of Sterling Shepard. Actually, one spot ahead. So it's incredibly close between those two guys. Marvin Jones or Boyd. I would go Marvin Jones personally. Teddy Bridgewater or Derek Carr. For me, I'm going to go with Teddy Bridgewater. Miles Sanders or Saquon. Saquon for me. Saquon. And if you haven't already, make sure you do me a big favor and hit that like button. Also, subscribe to the channel. Follow if you aren't. I'd really appreciate it. Oh, that feels like a little bit left. Right in the bunker. Ah, son of a... Damn it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, that's not good either. Okay, let's sit. Oh, rolls down. What a perfect shot. Just like it was planned. Devontae Smith or Claypool full point PPR. With Deontay Johnson being out, give me Claypool this week. I do like Claypool this week. Oh, in there. James Robinson or Sherman. James Robinson, how do you feel about Antonio Gibson? I feel good about Antonio Gibson. I know that you have J.D. McKissick, but here's the thing. Like, if you thought Antonio Gibson was going to be anything more than an RB2, I think you're kind of kidding yourself a little bit, just because he's not playing third downs and doesn't play in the 2-minute offense. So, I mean, I think he's everything that I thought he was going to be heading into the season. Oh, gosh. Not good. That was not a good hit. Any chance, do you play Madden? I don't play Madden. I don't have Madden, but I will definitely consider getting Madden. To be honest with you, I hate Madden. I used to be a big Madden fan, but after they got like whatever that stuff is called. Oh my gosh, absolutely trash. Plus for Madden, I have to like really pay attention to Madden at all times. So I feel like PGA's the perfect game to stream while answering fantasy football questions, because I don't have to like sit on top of it 24/7. I can keep looking at chat, you know what I mean? But with like Madden, I'd have to constantly look at Madden. Any chance? Should I pick up Chuba Hubbard? Yes, absolutely. Hubbard needs to be rostered in every single league. Mike Williams or Sutton? For me, Sutton. Thoughts on Hawkinson? I love Hawkinson. Everybody can do it. Oh my gosh, I can't talk right now. Everybody that's been here can attest to. I've been big on Hawkinson since the offseason. I said numerous times he's going to be in the top tier of tight ends next year. Is DK Metcalf having a slow start? He is. He's just not scoring. Tyler Lockett has the splash plays right now. But he's seeing the same target share, seeing the same targets, the same red zone targets. Better days will come for him, for sure. Should I drop Myers and pick up Trey Sermon on my bench? I would. Yes, absolutely I would. Mooney or Ayuk this week? Lost AB and... Jeez. I would... Right now it's hard. I would not trust Ayuk. I would trust Darnell Mooney. Would you drop Burrow and pick up Daniel Jones? One of them would be my QB2. That's tough. Daniel Jones playing really good football. I mean, for this week, definitely, I would like Daniel Jones more than Burrow this week. Do I drop Sermon for Hubbard? Ooh. No, I would not. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't drop I wouldn't. No. Oh, yeah. I would pick up Hubbard. Yes. We could have, CMC out for 4 weeks. So I'd rather personally have Hubbard. And he definitely looked like the guy where Trey Sermon could definitely be the guy this week, but then what happens next week? You know what I mean? Like if Elijah Mitchell comes back. Is Swift going to play? Yes, Swift should play. Same thing last week. Tyson Williams or Kenyon Drake. As long as what's-his-face is out, I like Kenyon Drake. Josh Jacobs, I like Kenyon Drake. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it. And if you're over on TikTok, over live on YouTube, streaming video games while also answering fantasy football questions. So if you haven't, make sure you smash that like button, hit follow, hit subscribe. Really appreciate it. Someone's offering me A.J. Brown for Amari Cooper in PPR. Should I accept it? I get Brown. Honestly, I would personally... That is close. I probably... I'd honestly probably keep Cooper though. That offense is so good. Any thoughts about Patrick? I mean, if you go and look at his, all right, let's. I don't have it pulled up right now, but I bet I could do this. All right, let me tell you about Patrick right now. What I think. I think he should stay on waiver wire or on the as a free agent because, all right, if you look at Patrick's workout metrics, they're absolutely terrible. They're so bad. He's in the 5th in terms of a Spark athlete. He runs a 4.7. His speed scores in the 25th percentile. Burst scores in the 10th percentile. Agility scores in the 6th percentile. And his bench press is in the 26th percentile. There's not a whole lot to like about Patrick, to be honest with you. But could he get some play because he's the only guy? Yeah. Gronk or Hawkinson? Hawkinson for me. Rest of the season, would you drop Burrow for Daniel Jones? I don't think I would, to be honest with you. I would rather keep Joe Burrow. But Danny Dimes this week should have a really solid week. But I'd rather keep Joe Burrow. Low risk. Face DJ Moore, so I need a boom wide receiver. Jamar Chase, Chase Claypool, Rondell Moore. So if all those guys are out, the guy that I would personally want the most is Rondell Moore. If Hopkins is out, now it would go. So if all the guys are out, it would go Moore, Jamar Chase, Chase Claypool. Worth holding on to Josh Jacobs? It is. I would try to trade Josh Jacobs, though. Would you trade Kelsey and Harris if you were getting Antonio Gibson, Boyd, and Noah Fant? No, I wouldn't. No. White Sermon or Michelle? So I would want a Sermon out of all of them. Someone offering me CMC, Cooper, Elijah Moore in my 1st and 10th for Dalvin Cook, Godwin, Tyson Williams for his... No, I wouldn't do that. Would you trade Kittle and Jonathan Taylor, or would you trade Kittle and Jonathan Taylor for Kittle? But you have Kittle, I thought. Okay, you deleted it, I see. Ask me again what the question was. CEH or Chase Edmonds? For me, Chase Edmonds. Should I start Sermon this week? It just depends on who you have. Julio or Debo? Debo for me. CEH or Sterling Shepard? Sterling Shepard. Julio or Debo? Debo. Stafford or Carr? Stafford. Would you trade Kittle and Taylor or Kamara? No, I wouldn't. I would keep Kittle and Taylor personally. Would you do Kelsey, Devontae for Kyler, Fant, and Carson? Yeah, I would do that. Yes, I would do that trade. And if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button. Also, hit subscribe, follow to the channel. If you're over on TikTok, we're live over on YouTube right now. Would you trade Rodgers or Brady? Need a RB? Wait, what? Yeah, I would trade one of them. Yeah. I would trade whoever. Honestly, Tom Brady might have the higher value right now. I would try to trade him for a better guy. Let's see. Jamal Williams or Emmanuel Sanders? For me, I'm going to go with Emmanuel Sanders this week. Would you trade Kelsey and Harris if you're getting Antonio Gibson, Boyd? So would you trade Kelsey and Harris if you're getting Antonio Gibson, Boyd, and Noah Fant? No, I'd rather have Travis Kelsey personally, Charlie. I'd rather have Travis Kelsey out of all that. All right, what do you guys think? Am I going to make this putt right here? Watch, it's not going to break that much, but you never know. Oh, is it going to break? Oh, baby! Oh, he throws the putt. Herbert or Stafford? Stafford. Hollywood Brown or Scary Terry? Scary Terry. Pittman, Gaskin at my flex. Gaskin for me. Ayuk or Elijah Mitchell? Well, Elijah Mitchell might not play, so you might be stuck with Ayuk. If Elijah Mitchell does play, I'd play Elijah Mitchell. Wilson or Stafford? Wilson. Julio or Shepard? Julio. James Robinson and Jared Cook for Mark Andrews and Michael Thomas. I'd rather have. That's tough. That's a pretty fair trade in my opinion. I'd honestly probably rather have. I'd probably rather have James Robinson's side. How's my team? Stafford, Henry, Tyson Williams, Terry, Woods, Sutton, Hawkinson, and Broncos defense. I like it. I think that looks really solid. Zeke or Pollard to start? Zeke. Pittman, Mike Davis, or Devontae Smith? I love Pittman this week. Pittman. Who would you target for CH and Devontae Smith? I would want, like, it's hard to say exactly who I would target because right now CEH's value is really low unless somebody's trying to buy low on them. But I would try to target, like, honestly, like a top 15 running back. Stafford or Jones? Stafford for me. How do you feel about Cooks for Taylor? Cooks for Taylor? If I'm getting Jonathan Taylor, yeah. He's back. Yo, I saw it. I saw it. Need one flex. We got Hunt, Edmonds, Deebo Samuel, Tim Patrick, Gaskin, or Moss. Out of all of them, I would honestly go with either Edmonds or Deebo Samuel. They're ranked literally like right next to each other in my rankings. So I personally rather have a running back, so I'd go Edmonds, but it's really close between him and Deebo. Start Odell this week? Yeah, I would. It just depends on who you have. Who else? Who are you starting him over? Oh gosh, that doesn't look like it's gonna be good. Off the back of the green. Okay, it stays up. All right, we're good. We're still putting there. We're putting for a birdie. Kenny Galladay or Darrell Henderson? If Darrell Henderson goes, I play Darrell Henderson. Mike Williams, Julio, or Boyd? I would go Mike Williams, yes. Start Saquon, yeah. You got Browns or Bears? I'm going to go with the Browns this week. I'm going to go with the Browns. This is going to be a tough putt. This is going to break a lot. Oh, that broke way more than that. Jeez. That was a pretty tough putt. All right, we got that one. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button. Oh, we got a super chat. Hey, what's up, Steven? Steven Drakes, appreciate the super chat. Jeez, $5. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, my guy. Need flex. Need one. Sermon, Mike Davis, or Tyson Williams. So this is going to be tough because if Elijah Mitchell is officially ruled out, give me Trey Sermon. I do love Tyson Williams this week. I do have Trey Sermon now officially one spot ahead of Tyson Williams. I love Tyson Williams, but I'd probably lean Trey Sermon as long as Elijah Mitchell's out. Now, you're not going to have that luxury because that game's on Sunday night. But if we get word prior to the games, I would go Trey Sermon. We'll be live tomorrow night, but I probably still would go Trey Sermon. I don't think Elijah Mitchell's going to play, to be honest with you. But it'd be definitely between Tyson Williams and Trey Sermon. Right now, I'm definitely leaning Trey Sermon, though. Starting Odell over Jalen Waddle, yes, I would do that. And thank you, Steven. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, brother. And also, we're live. If you're over on TikTok, we're live at YouTube right now. CEH or Tyson Williams at RB2? Me personally, Tyson Williams. Would you trade Aaron Jones for Sutton, Miles Sanders, and Myles Gaskin? Ooh. Personally, no, I wouldn't do that. Unless you, like, really need depth, like you're really hurting at the other positions, I guess possibly, but, like, I wouldn't give up Aaron Jones right now. Higbee or Gesicki? For me, I would personally go Higbee. I would go Higbee. Gronk, Fournette, or Sermon at flex? Honestly, give me Gronk over all of them. Start Sermon or Shepard as long as I know you don't have the. This is tough. I don't think Elijah Mitchell plays. Okay, I really don't think Elijah Mitchell plays. But if Elijah Mitchell does play, I really don't like Trey Sermon as much. But I would go Trey Sermon over Shepard if like Elijah Mitchell wasn't playing. I like Trey Sermon a lot just because he's the last standing guy. Sutton or Juju? Sutton. Ravens or Lions? Give me the Ravens. I love the Ravens for a survivor pool. If you're in like the survivor like pick'em stuff, I like the Ravens this week. I liked Ravens. Obviously, Carolina was another one I liked. And then who was another one? Oh, Denver. Herbert or Rodgers? Rodgers for me. And if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Follow Mike Williams or Gibson. Josh Allen or Tom Brady? I honestly have Tom Brady. So pretty much you're saying Cook and Andrews are pretty close value. I also have, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I also have Henderson and Edmonds in my bench, so I'm thinking J-Rob for Andrews wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, that's fine. If that's what... Yeah, like, I do think that is pretty close. Like, I just think it's really, that's what it comes down. Well, no. I think that Cook, I like Mark Andrews by a lot over Cook. It just comes down to, personally, I like, what's his face? What's his face? Jeez, I can't think. Michael Carter, that's who you had in there as well. I like Michael Carter. So I guess if you're getting that side Andrews and you just want to upgrade at tight end, then yeah, I would do it. If you have Henderson and Chase Edmonds on your bench, like yeah, I would do that. How you feeling about CEH? To be honest with you, don't like CEH. I think he looks like a very average player right now. Should I trade CEH and Debo for Julio, Tyson Williams, and Rondell Moore? That's close too. I probably would, yes. How you feeling about CEH? I would try to sell CEH right now. Sermon, OBJ, Juju, Fuller, pick 2. I would go Sermon and OBJ. Sermon and OBJ. I should put this over here real quick. Let me put this over here. I should go like this, yes. Thanks, man. Good insight. Hey, appreciate you hanging out. Sermon, OBJ, Wolf. Okay, I got that one. So Sermon and OBJ. So with the trade, that's honestly, Mike, that's a pretty good trade, to be honest with you. CH and Debo for Julio, Tyson Williams, and Rondell Moore. Like, I probably honestly would want the Julio side, to be honest with you. It's pretty close. I really don't like CEH. I really don't like CEH. I think he's a very average guy, and if he keeps playing the way he is, he's going to start to cede more touches. Mike Williams or Rondell Moore at flex. Mike Williams for me. Pick 2. Sutton, Julio, Woods. Sutton, Julio, Woods. Sutton, Julio, Woods. I have Sutton and Woods. Or no. Let me double check that, actually. It's going to be between Woods and... who's the other one? Woods and... Robert Woods right there. I have Robert Woods one spot higher, so I would go Robert Woods over Julio. So Sutton and Woods. Is Julio someone worth to trade for? I personally would try to trade away Julio. In my opinion, I don't like Julio for season long. How do you feel about Zeke? I love Zeke. Zeke's playing like 80% of the snaps right now. Zeke is the guy to have. Edmonds, Evans, Pollard, Claypool. I need 2 flexes. Edmonds for me, and I currently have Chase Claypool ahead of Evans, with Deontay Johnson being out. Amari Cooper is Shepard. Amari Cooper, Lamar, Brady, Lamar. Elijah Moore and Michael Carter still worth holding? Yes, I would for now. Yes. Julio and CEH for McLaurin and AB. I would want McLaurin. AB or Juju rest of the season? AB for me. Edmonds or Harris? Edmonds. Thoughts on Allen Robinson? Slightly... No, I think Allen Robinson will bounce back this week. I like Allen Robinson. Last year, he started off a little slow. I like Allen Robinson. I did Zeke and Brandon Cooks for Deontay Johnson and Mixon. Did I lose? I think that's a pretty fair trade, honestly. I think that's pretty fair. This really comes down to whatever side you like. I think that's honestly pretty solid trade. I dropped my second defense to pick up Hubbard as a lottery pick, and it ended up being a great move. The person who has CMC is someone I don't... Yeah, exactly. Hey, that's great. You know, like, me personally, I'll never have 2 defenses on my team. Unless it's, like, playoff time, then I will. Like, in the playoffs, I try to plan for, like, next week's matchup. I kind of drop, like, some guys that are, like, really average. I wouldn't play in the playoffs anyways. But, like, during the regular season, like, I'm just trying to hold value. Like defenses, in my opinion, aren't that valuable as adding a backup running back. And if the running back gets hurt, you know, like the starting running back, well, now you have a really good guy going forward. Pittman, Rondell Moore, and Odell. Please pick 2 for me. Pittman and Odell, personally. Unless DeAndre Hopkins is out, give me Rondell Moore. Thanks for the help. Have a great day. Appreciate you, John. You too have a great day. Should I pick up Chuba Hubbard? Absolutely pick up Chuba Hubbard. Pick him up. He needs to be rostered in all leagues right now. How do you feel about CEH? Personally, don't like CEH. I would say trade CEH if you can. I think CEH is an average player. I really do. I like CEH in the beginning of the summer, and then as the summer kind of progressed, I was kind of like, maybe I don't like CEH that much anymore. How do I switch out of my... I guess we're just going to chip it, because I don't know how to switch out to my putter. Oh, well, that chip worked out pretty well. Hey, let's get it, baby. Is that a par? Yeah, that was a par. now that TJ Watt is out, should I start Mixon or Robert Woods? I would start Joe Mixon regardless, personally. Give me Joe Mixon. I'm always starting a bell cow running back over a wide receiver. I mean, it depends on what wide receiver, but would you trade Josh Allen, Brandon Cooks, and Terry McLaurin for Tom Brady and Amari Cooper? No, I wouldn't do that. No. I mean, unless you're getting the Josh Allen, Brandon Cooks, and Terry McLaurin side, I would do that. Who are some wide receivers to trade for in deeper leagues you didn't mention? So in like deeper leagues, let me look here real quick. So I would like to try to, I guess it depends on what like his value is right now. So a guy like Corey Davis, I would, Elijah Moore, honestly, I would try to trade for right now in your deeper leagues. I would try to trade for a guy like Will Fuller before he gets onto the field. Kenny Golladay, I think he's gonna be decent this like coming up here shortly. So Kenny Golladay and like deep leagues, I would try to trade for. Let me see here. I'm looking at some of these guys on the list here. DJ Chark, if you're able to land DJ Chark, I would try to trade for him. Some like not so obvious names. Those are some guys that I would try to trade for. Also, give me a shot on Marquez Callaway. I would try to trade for him. I bet he's super cheap in your like deep leagues. I would take a shot on him right now. He's probably after this week though, because he's probably gonna have a bad week again. Rondell Moore or Nelson Aguilar? For me, Rondell Moore. So start Mixon over Najee or Woods? Yes, I would start Mixon over Najee and Woods. Should I start Drake over Zeke or Sanders? No, I would personally keep Zeke and Sanders. Is Zach Moss worth it? I mean, I would try to get rid of Zach Moss. I don't think he's worth it, to be honest with you. Gaskin or Pollard? Gaskin. Should I trade A-Rob with the uncertainty of Fields? No, I would personally keep Allen Robinson. I'll keep Allen Robinson. All right, let's see what this... oh, that felt not so good. The swing here. Okay. Hey, that was pretty solid. Let's see, where are we looking? Okay, so I definitely need to get it up there. Oh gosh, and I didn't get up. Okay, I did. Ooh, that was really close. Rondell Moore, Ayuk. I'm going Rondell Moore. Do I start Tim Patrick or Gaskin full point PPR? I'm still going to go with Gaskin. He was really involved in the... he ran a lot of routes. He's running a lot of routes right now. I'm going Myles Gaskin. All right, what do we think here? Thinking like this. Oh, baby! Oh, baby! Adam Thielen, Michael Pittman, Mike Williams, Darnell Mooney. Adam Thielen, Michael Pittman. I would go Adam Thielen, Adam Thielen, Mike Williams. Do you think Herbert's going to have a good week? I think he's going to have an okay week. I currently have him ranked outside the top 10. How much do you like Chase Edmonds and Devontae in PPR this week? I love Chase Edmonds. Devontae, I like Devontae, but is he probably going to see shadow coverage? There's a little concern there for me. Do I start Odell, Sutton, Debo, Marquise Brown at flex? So Sutton and I would go Debo at, or no. Oh, that was only one. So Sutton. OBJ, Hollywood, Brown, Drake, or Tyson Williams at flex. Drake. If Josh Jacobs is out, give me Drake. Drop Gainwell for Hubbard, absolutely. Pick up Hubbard, yes. Hubbard needs to be rostered in all leagues. Lamb or McLaurin, CD Lamb. AJ Brown will be fine. He'll be okay. Najee or Gaskin? Najee. And if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button. Also, consider subscribing, following the channel. Really appreciate it. And let's get this hole in one. Oh, that's not going to be it. That's not it. Crash. What do you think? Do you think Pittman will bust? I thought Wentz was playing. Isn't Wentz playing this week? Yeah, he's expected to start. I thought 18 hours ago. Yeah, so they're expecting him to start, unless something recent happened, I thought. No, I like Pittman regardless. The Tennessee cornerbacks are awful. They're awful. Should I start Carr or Josh Allen today? Carr or this weekend? Josh Allen for me. What did you eat today? Today, what did I eat? Some eggs, a jalapeno, fresh one, whole with the seeds. It was pretty hot. It was a little spicy today. The jalapeno was actually pretty spicy. And some coffee, water. I didn't really have a whole lot to eat today, to be honest with you. I don't really eat that much until nighttime. Then I eat too much. What about you, Seclan? Kirk or Moore? DJ Moore? DJ Moore already played, unless there's a different Moore I can't think of. Should I start Carr or Brady? Brady. Oh, I thought he wasn't playing. My bad. No, yeah. No, I honestly thought the same, but I'm pretty sure he's playing now. Do I start Melvin Gordon, Michael Pittman, or Miles Sanders? Miles Sanders for me. Miles Sanders. And if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button and hit subscribe. Follow. Really appreciate it. Pollard or Woods? Woods. Woods. Should I start Fant for Hollywood? I have Gronk too. Should I trade Fant for Hollywood? Yeah, if you have Gronk, I mean, I feel like you could get better than Hollywood though, personally. Do I play Melvin Gordon or Mike Davis? Melvin Gordon. Will Fuller or Ayuk? I would go Will Fuller. Thoughts on him for the rest of the season? I like him for the rest of the season, as long as Tua is which Tua should be back next week. I believe he should be back, at least. Godwin or Devontae Smith? Godwin. Was Pollard for Jamar Chase a good trade? If you're getting Jamar Chase, absolutely. Christian Kirk or Rondell Moore? Oh, duh. I keep forgetting about Rondell Moore. Rondell Moore for me. I will go Rondell Moore. I keep forgetting that Rondell Moore is in existence. I always think of DJ Moore. Oh, baby! Sneaks it in. Hey. You're the GOAT. No, you're the GOAT. Damian Harris or CEH? Bruh, do you hate me? I don't hate you. Chase Edmonds or Tyson Williams? If it's PPR, give me Chase Williams. Tyson Williams, though. And like, I would say full point PPR, Chase Edmonds. If it's half point or standard, I would go Tyson Williams. Hollywood Brown or Ruggs? I would go Hollywood Brown. Start Saquon? Absolutely start Saquon. Tannehill, Cousins, or Bridgewater? For me, Cousins. That's probably my favorite game this weekend to try to stack, especially for like DFS. Oh gosh, right in the sand trap. That was a terrible. I like the Minnesota-Seattle game. How do you like Rondell Moore for the rest of the season? I like Rondell Moore. Okay, so this was my thing for him coming into the season, right? Like, I wasn't crazy high on Rondell Moore because I thought he was more of like a gadget player. But one thing I did say is that he needs to land in the perfect system. And I do think that one of the perfect systems for him is the Arizona Cardinals. So I do think that he's in like one of the perfect systems he can be in. So I do like Rondell Moore for season long. I think he's going to be he's right now not even playing on that many snaps. I think he's going to play on more snaps. Should I keep Trey Lance on my bench in case he starts eventually? I mean, I would unless you have like one of the top tier quarterbacks, like, and you're in a one quarterback league, like, I don't think you need to keep Trey Lance. I think it's okay to drop him. But if you have like a lower tier quarterback, I would keep Trey Lance on your bench. Yes, personally. Should I start Ray Rice, OBJ, or Claypool? I'm going Claypool this week. Now that Deontay Johnson's out, give me Chase. Oh my gosh, what an easy putt. I missed it. What a bum. What a freaking bum. Claypool or Debo? I'm going Debo. I'm going to make some coffee and muffin for breakfast and have a muffin for breakfast. That's solid. I really wanted a muffin today, I won't lie. I was actually going to go to the store and get a muffin, but decided against it. What kind of muffin are you going to have, Siklan? Herberts or Hurts? Hurts. I have Stafford. Yeah, I mean, I would keep Lance unless there's somebody that you really want to pick up. I would keep Lance for another week or so. like, it's okay to drop Trey Lance if there's somebody else that's a free agent that you want to pick up. Like if you're going to try to get like Chuba Hubbard, yes, I would definitely do that. I would get rid of Trey Lance for him. Who do I trade James Robinson for? I would keep James Robinson right now. Like, his value is a little bit too low. You're not going to get much for him. I would keep James Robinson. I think he's going to be better as the season goes on. Should I trade Ryan Tannehill away? I mean, I would, but I don't think anybody's really going to trade for him unless it's like a 2-quarterback league. I don't think you're going to be able to really get many offers for him, personally. Quarterbacks are kind of like a dime a dozen, and I think that he'll be better. Oh my gosh, I suck at putting. Can Zeke still get 20-plus touches a week with Pollard there? I think so. Like, I don't think it's going to be as much as it would have been last year, but I think that he'll be fine as the season progresses. He's running like the 5th most routes at the running back position. Hey. Thoughts on Mike Davis? I don't really like Mike Davis. I would try to get rid of Mike Davis personally. Jones or Woods? I would go Woods. And Zeke? Oh no, I would go Woods. Obviously, none of us are doctors here, but it seems like CMC injury is like last year's. I have a feeling it will not be it'll likely linger on. It'll be out for. Oh man, if that's the case, then you definitely need Chuba Hubbard. Need to get him. How do you feel about Odell this week? I like Odell this week. I do like Odell. I think he's a top 25 wide receiver for me this week. Jones or Woods? Woods for me. CEH or Edmonds? I'm honestly going at Chase Edmonds this week. Good trades for Debo. It's tough to really say like who exactly because everybody values people differently. But I mean, I'm aiming for like a top 20 RB personally. Oh, baby, look at that. Oh, too hard. Dang it. Dang it. Brady or Prescott? I'm going Prescott this week. I still have Prescott higher. That was honestly terrible. This is going to break a decent amount. Oh, snuck it in. Just barely. How do you feel about James Robinson? I like James Robinson. I think he's going to be better. Damian Harris or Tyson Williams? Tyson Williams this week for me. CEH for CD? If you're getting CD, absolutely. Sorry, I think I missed your answer. If Hopkins is hurt, should I start Debo or Moore? If Hopkins is out, I'm still going to go with Debo there. But I do like Rondale Moore a lot if Hopkins is out. But I would still go Debo. It'd be really close, though. I would really like Rondale Moore. That was a terrible drive. Burrow or Cousins? Cousins. I have Zeke. Is it bad to get Lamb? No, it's not bad. I think that's fine. If you want to get Lamb, no. I think that's completely fine. Najee or Saquon? For me, Saquon. Jones, Woods, Cobb, Hollywood, Ruggs, MVS. Which are starting 3? Jones, Woods, and Hollywood. How do you feel about Allen Robinson? I think Allen Robinson will bounce back. I think it'll be better. It's trading Corey Davis and Mike Davis for Monty a good trade in PPR. If you're getting Monty, yeah. I would. Best rookie wide receiver for the rest of the year. I'm going to go with Justin Fields. He's the guy that I would want. He's the guy I would want. Just because we're not sure when Trey Lance starts. That's the biggest issue right now with Trey Lance. Is when does he actually take over? If this team keeps winning, like if they win this week, when do we see Trey Lance? They beat the Packers? I don't know when we see Trey Lance. How do you feel about Javonte Williams? Love Javonte Williams. Jamar Chase or Rondale Moore? If T. Higgins is out, give me Jamar Chase. Otherwise, I'd probably go Rondale Moore. Should I trade Kyler and Eckler for CH? I mean, if you're getting Kyler and Eckler, heck yeah. Heck yeah, I would. Do I start James Robinson or Miles Sanders? This week I'm going Miles Sanders. Honestly, I'm going to put that straight on. Let's see. Miles Sanders or Courtland Sutton or Allen Robinson this week? I would go Courtland Sutton over all of them. Should I trade CMC for Najee Harris and DK? If you're getting Najee Harris and DK, I would. I would, honestly. CMC could be out for like 4 weeks, possibly more. Maybe he comes back in 2. I think that they're once again going to be a little bit cautious with it, especially with a hammy, because a hammy isn't like a hammy is definitely you can get the re-injury. I mean, I'm no doctor, but I feel like the re-injury is high for a hamstring if you're rushing back a little bit too early. Allen or Lamb? Lamb, CeeDee Lamb. Drop Sermon? Absolutely. No, don't drop Sermon. He's going to be the starting running back, and I feel like if he has a really solid week, he'll be the starting running back going forward. Hollywood for Chase trade. That's pretty close because I do think that Hollywood's value is going to drop a little bit once Bateman comes back. I probably want Ja'Marr Chase, to be honest with you. Do I start Higbee or Gesicki? For me, Higbee. I'd want Higbee. Mike Williams or Ja'Marr Chase? For me personally, I would go with Mike Williams this week. Good trade targets for CH. It's hard to say who exactly I would be trading for, but I would honestly be looking for like a top 20 running back, top 25 running back. Possibly like a wide receiver that's not performing, like Robert Woods. I think Robert Woods will be better as the season progresses. Somebody like that, I would try to go out and target. Maybe give up CH and someone else for DK Metcalf, like something like that. Fuller, OBJ, OBJ for me. Gibson or Carson, Gibson. No, I have Chris Carson, I think, higher. They might be literally right next to each other. Let me double check. They honestly might be right next to each other. So no, I have Chris Carson. So Chris Carson's 14, Antonio Gibson's 15 this week for me. So Chris Carson. CH Marvin Jones for DK. Yes, I would do that for DK. Yeah, I would want DK side. Javonte Williams or Mike Davis. Javonte Williams. Antonio Gibson or Kenya Drake. Antonio Gibson for me. Gibson. This is gonna break like a lot. Oh, didn't hit it. Come on, Susan. Trade Kamara for Aaron Jones. I would want Aaron. I hate to say give up Alvin Kamara, but I do love Aaron Jones. He was a top 5 guy for me this season. And honestly, I would, because the only real concern I had for Aaron Jones heading into the season was A.J. Dillon going to be a little bit more involved in the goal line because he's a bigger back and maybe, you know, coaches sometimes overthink it. But last week showed that, no, he's no threat. No, he's no threat whatsoever. Aaron Jones is clear. Like, I remember Aaron Jones, one of the drives, led them downfield, and then they subbed them out for A.J. Dillon because he was tired. And then the next play, Aaron Jones was back in the backfield. So I think A.J. Dillon is absolutely no threat right now. Maybe as the season progresses, might be a little bit more involved. But I think around the goal line, like, it's 100% Aaron Jones. So I would love Aaron Jones. I think Aaron Jones the rest of the way is a top 3 running back, to be honest with you. Allen Robinson, second, or Mike Williams? I go Allen Robinson. Odell or Shepard this week? Give me Shepard. Thank you, fam. Thank you. This is my first year in fantasy. Can I send you my roster and get some pointers from you? Yeah, go ahead. You can send it. Check the description, so you'll get the Twitter. You'll get our Twitter. Also Instagram. So whatever you're more on, you can like send it. Unless you just want to type it in chat. I mean, go for it. Thoughts on Mooney this week with Fields? I do like Mooney this week. I mean, it depends on who exactly you're starting. But I do like Darnell Mooney this week. Javonte Williams or Kirk and flex? Javonte Williams. What are your thoughts on Zeke for the rest of the season? I think Zeke's a top 10 running back for sure. He's still playing on like 80% of the snaps. Oh, just missed it. Is it bad to have Zeke and Lamb? No, it's not bad. I think it's actually better to have an offense, a whole offense. Because if you think like some players from the offense are going to do well, chances are the whole offense are going to do well. So it only makes sense. Thoughts on who I should start my flex? Full point PPR, I got Shepard or Marvin Jones. For me personally, full point PPR, I go Sterling Shepard. I do love Marvin Jones this week. Allen Robinson or OBJ? Allen Robinson. And I'd go Marvin, but I just so iffy on the Jags. Yeah, I mean, I think both of them have great matchups, to be honest with you. So, like, I don't think it's bad to go either or. I think it's really close between both of them. Let me see where I have both of them ranked. Pretty sure they're right next to each other. Where's Marvin Jones? Marvin Jones. Yeah, so Marvin Jones is a couple spots behind Sterling Shepard for me this week. What's good, boys? Run Boys gang checking in. How you doing? Heard the news about tags, right? Yeah, so if you haven't heard, Mike Tagliere unfortunately passed away. I don't know if it was last night. Was it last night or this, like, early this morning? But yeah, some unfortunate news because, like, I tweeted this out. Like Mike Tagliere was a big inspiration of mine. Like, coming into this industry, I really liked Mike Tagliere a lot. I listened to him all the time. So, yeah, it's very unfortunate news. So last night he passed away, unfortunately. So, R.I.P. Mike Tagliere. Andrews or Shepard? Shepard for me. Yeah, it was last night. Yeah, it's really sad. I'm sure a lot of people out there in the fantasy football community love Mike Tagliere. You know what I'm saying? So, it's unfortunate news. Devontae Smith or Robert Woods? Robert Woods for me. He was a really good guy. I mean, I didn't know him personally, but it seemed like a really nice guy. Everybody spoke very highly of him. Like I said, I always listened to Mike Tagliere before I started doing my own thing. Trey Eckler and Higbee for Kamara. Yeah, I would do that. If you're fine at tight end. I mean, it depends on who you're starting. I like Higbee a lot for tight end for the rest of this. Gronk, AJ, or Marquise Brown for flex. AJ Brown? I would go AJ Brown, absolutely. Should I drop Joe Burrow? I mean, it depends on who else you have at quarterback, but I mean, if he's like your second quarterback, yeah. Do you think Fant's going to be solid this year? Should I try to trade up? I think he's going to be solid, yeah. I like Noah Fant. He was a top 10 tight end for me. Tight end's really ugly, so like if you need a tight end, I would absolutely try to target him for sure. So happy fall times here. College football today, then tomorrow NFL. Yeah, I know. Fall's the best. Fall is the best. And then we get NBA, which, I mean, I'm not crazy about the NBA, but you get pretty soon, like, all the sports are on at a time. It's definitely, like, summer's the worst, like, leading up. Julio Jones for David Montgomery. I would honestly, so for me, I would go David Montgomery. Henderson or Carson this week? Chris Carson, sorry. Can I try to trade Shepard while his value is high before Barkley? I mean, I would try to trade away Shepard if you can. Like, I wouldn't trade him away for nothing, but absolutely. Sermon or Hunt? Sermon for me. Trade, get DK and Mark Andrews for Cup. What was it? For Cup and Tyson Williams? Yeah, I would do that trade. Or... no, I probably wouldn't do that trade, honestly. Unless you absolutely need a tight end, but that's hard. Who did you say your tight end was? Who's your tight end? Should I drop Robbie? I do think Robbie Anderson's droppable, yes. I think Robbie Anderson is definitely droppable. It depends on who you're picking up. But I do think he's... Oh, you got Fant? No, I would keep Fant. I would keep your roster as is. Just keep Fant. That guy's a little creepy there. Just send it to you on IG. Okay, I'll check it out. 2 on IR. Oh, he is on IR? Wait, is this just breaking news? I have my phone notifications turned off right now, so I don't get the Twitter stuff. Wait, did he go? Yeah, oh my gosh, 5 minutes ago? Oh boy. That's... Don't feel great about that. Oh boy. That's not good for Tua in that Dolphins offense, to be honest with you. Now they got to go with Jacoby Brissett. Sermon or Hunt? Sermon. Josh Allen or Jalen Hurts? Honestly, I have Jalen Hurts ranked higher. Let me know. Okay, I'll check it out on Instagram for sure. I'll check it out after I'm done live streaming here. Start Allen or Hurts? Hurts. Let's see. Do you think I should drop Jefferson for... No, I would keep Justin Jefferson personally. Yep, he's on IR. Man, that is some breaking news. I should probably make a video on that. That's pretty big for this Dolphins offense as a whole. AJ Carson, Singletary for CD and Zeke. Yes, I would do that trade. Dak, Kamara, Miles Sanders, CD. Thoughts on my team? Looks really solid. I like it. That's really good. CD's top 10. CD is, yes, he's a top 10 wide receiver right now for sure. He's seeing like a 30% target share, one of the highest in the NFL. Absolutely. Right now, he's a top 10 guy. Start Terry versus the Bills or Miles Sanders. I would start Terry this week, personally. AJ Carson and Singletary for CD and Zeke. Yes, I would do that, Ethan. Yes, I would do that trade. All right, I got a couple more minutes here, and then I'm going to hop off a couple more minutes. So if you have any other last minute questions, feel free to ask them away. And if you're over on TikTok, best way to get your questions answered is over on YouTube. I'll answer your question right away. Sermon, Mike Davis, or Damian Harris? I would go Sermon, and if it's PPR, give me Mike Davis. If it's standard, I would go Damian Harris. CD or Amari? I liked Amari more heading into the season, but it was like I had him back to back. But right now, CD's seeing the bigger target share. He's not hurt. So I would go with CD. Gibson or Devontae Smith? Gibson. Start Amari Cooper or Sterling Shepard? Amari Cooper this week. Ruggs or DJ Chark? DJ Chark. Does Tua on IR help Gaskin? Unfortunately, I don't think it does. I think it really hurts this whole offense. I really should probably make a video on this. I'm gonna make one real quick. Brandon Cooks or trade Brandon Cooks or keep him? I would keep him personally. He's the only wide receiver in Houston right now. I would keep him. Julio, Sutton, Rondell Moore, Debo. Start 2. I would go Sutton and Debo for this week. And if you haven't already, do me a big favor. Hit that subscribe button. Follow. Post new content every single day. Go live a lot. Answer questions. Help you out with fantasy football. It would help me grow. Really appreciate it. So thank you all to hanging out here. I appreciate it. Julio Sutton. No, I got that one. I would go Sutton and Debo. Joseph. DJ Robinson for Patterson. No, I would keep Robinson. Unless you're getting Robinson, then I would do that trade. All right, I'm going to log off here. I'm going to get off. I got some stuff I need to do. We'll be live tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow answering fantasy football questions, everything like that. So I appreciate everybody hanging out, being a part of the live stream. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that follow button, get notified every single time we go live, turn on notifications, hit that subscribe button. Thank you, everybody. And everybody have a lovely evening today. Have a lovely evening. Matt Ryan or Danny Dimes? Give me Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes, brother. I would go with Danny Dimes. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Peace.